Wait, time to fix the camera. Hi. Uh-oh, you're seeing too much of me. You're seeing more than is normal. Hold on a second. Let me fix that. We've got to zoom in. Hurry, zoom in the camera before it's too late. Okay, much better. Ah, here I am. Hey, everyone. All right, yeah. That's about normal, right? Hello. I am the streamer. This is perfect for like if I'm being the Doom guy. Oh, that's Mr. Leo, is that Hey, Skittles? I've given Skittles once again the perfect opportunity for a come on, bruh. Wait, let me do my own come on, bro again, real quick. Hi, Skittles. Okay, that's enough joking around. Let me put it to where it's supposed to be. Hold on a second. It's enough joking around. Let's fix it. Let's fix this stuff. Whoa! 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 How's this content? Is this pretty good? Okay, wait a second. It should be like that, and then just like lift it up a bit. Stop being me. All right, I will be robot person. From now on, I robot man. Robot man fix camera now. Hello. I no longer Flipsider. I now robot man. Skittles has requested Flipsider stop being Flipsider. Flipsider as now robot man. I now stream game. Okay, I'll go back to being Flipsider to answer Mr. Leo's question. Skittles, was that good content? Uh, you keep thinking it's a tiny little closet, but it's bigger. It's a substantial. Do you guys want to see my room? Have I ever like? Oh, I'm gonna have to fix the camera again, but do you want to see my room real quick? All right, guys, here check out my room. All right, there's my bed. There's the window. There's a bunch of books. Books, check them out. Books, check them out. All right, there's some books and stuff. There's some books. Books. I got some anime on the walls. Anime posters. Anime. There's my printer and some stuff there. There's like most of my old DVD collection. Ooh, DVDs. Check them out. And there's my robe. There's closet. Hi, it's me. Remember that moment, Skittles, from that other stream? There's my hoodie. There's all the stuff on top of the dresser. Again, windows, bed, windows, bookshelves. All right, do you guys like get the idea? It's like, I mean, it's zoomed in right now, so actually, it's not really. I should zoom out. I should have zoomed out before, but you know what? Maybe you get the idea. Like, yeah, yeah, that's it's. Maybe I should zoom it out and then like show you again, since you probably have no concept of how big the room is from just that. There, that would be better. Okay. Yeah, it's a 12-year-old stream. Yeah, the Felicia poster that came from a convention. Yeah, get some posters here from conventions. Oh yeah, let me show off my posters again. Yeah, so yeah, okay, so here's the room. All right, let me just step back a bit. All right, so there's the room. Sorry that my bed is not made, but the maid is coming tomorrow. Yeah, so there's the dresser, there's the bed. I mean, it's not huge, but it's a decent size. There's the windows over there. There's the bookshelves. You got three bookshelves, and yeah, and then there's the anime posters once again. Yeah, better to show it off when zoomed out. Got some Dr. Stone up there. You see Dr. Stone. Those all come from conventions. I had some other like posters from conventions that are just sitting somewhere. I got like a jury poster over here. Can you see that? Yeah, the jury poster. And here's all the stuff that's on my desk. There's a bunch of stuff piled up there, as you know, to show you in close up. I still got the what was this again? The Zack Super Nintendo game that somebody gave me, or did I buy that? I don't remember. From Japan, the PC-88 magazine that's all in Japanese. I bought that from Japan. And there's a Kaiji figure here from the anime Kaiji. It's kind of hard to see, but this because of the shining. They got the Alf over there. And yeah, and that's about it. That's pretty much the room. It's not huge, but it's got a lot of my stuff crammed into it, which, you know what? I don't have a ton of stuff, actually. And here's me, idiot. Cinco, Lele, more. I do, but I just happen to have this poster, and it's a cool poster. There was a Morgan as well. Yeah, I should probably get like a nice piece of Lele / Cinco art. How do you like the English version? It's funny how the English version of her name is way harder to understand how to pronounce than the Japanese version. Lele is so much easier than Shinko, Seinko, whatever the heck it's supposed to be. Cinco. Why is the English version so much harder to pronounce than the Japanese version? That's weird. Seems backwards. All right, let me just fix this again. Like this, maybe a little bit more zoomed in. Gotta find the correct spot. Yeah. Hey, that's good. That's good. AW, Asian Waste gave it to me. The, what were we talking about again? The Zack? Did that get that from Asian Waste? Oh, thanks, Asian Waste. From Japan. Did it come from when he was in Japan or something? I don't remember. I can't remember. You're right, somebody gave that to me. So, I don't live in a closet. It's actually a fairly big room, but yet it's like I'm able to fit all my stuff. Well, not all my stuff, because there's some stuff in the basement, but a lot of my stuff in here comfortably. And there's enough room that when my wife, guys, remember I'm married? When my wife moves in here, we'll be able to fit. Well, hopefully we'll be able to all fit all her stuff. I'll move some of my stuff downstairs. Plus, the guest bedroom over there has some closet space isn't really being used, and so that'll be good. The closet TMR used to stream, and when he had like the big box, like the little question mark box on his like dresser behind him, or his shelves. I'll tell her, Skittles, that you said Alpha's not going anywhere. Well, I mean, ideally, I would just keep the streams like this, because this is like the stream setup. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, she's gonna. I'll give her some of these drawers. I can maybe only need one of these drawers. By the way, I have after dinner refreshment, a Coke Zero, caffeine free, and Bacardi Black. A little bit of Bacardi Black left. And we're going to have that now. And we're going to be playing this, in case you didn't figure it out. Because it is written on the plan sheet, but I didn't put it on stream. We're going to be playing... where is it? We're going to be playing this. Oh! Let me do my atoll. Yes. That. We're playing that. Skittles and Mr. Leo, you guys both missed the mole enchilada consuming portion of the stream. You both missed it. I'm sorry about that, guys. You guys are just a little bit late. You missed it. I ate delicious mole enchiladas with the camera pointed right at them on stream, and it was It was good food content. Can't wait to upload it to the food category of my YouTube channel. All right, there's like enough left for one more. Now for the drink portion of the stream. All right, Skittles, how are you doing? Skittles and Mr. Leo, are you guys ready? You know, Skittles and Mr. Leo, you guys have been around for such a long time. I got all these videos on YouTube, and you guys are in so many of them. It's crazy. Like, I'm uploading my playthrough of Megami Tensei 1 on Famicom, and you guys were there, and you guys are making fun of me just as much then as you did now. You think it feels awful to control? Why? Like, it feels good. It feels good to control. What feels... Especially awful. Like, awful is a strong word. I think controls are good. Ice. Yeah. I just usually don't bother with the ice because it's nice. Ice is nice. It rhymes. But it melts and then it waters your drink down. And, like, it's already cold from... Like, the Coke it's been in the fridge. It's cold. And it really... True. Skittles might not be a real wizard. That's true. Yeah, when you include TMR time, we have all known each other over a decade. It's crazy. But it's pretty cool. Guys, let's make it another decade. What do you say? I love you guys. I love you. Hearts. Well, let's make a good clip. Thanks, Mr. Leo. Yes, I was going to do that. I suppose I should change the title as well. All right, let me change the title. Replay May. Wizards and Warriors. And I don't remember what the count is for the YouTube, so I'll just leave that off for right now. But I'm almost to 1,500 videos now. That's true. Bowel obstruction. That just happened recently. It's crazy. Bed bugs. 2 wives and a grandmother. 2 wives and a grandmother, Skittles. The second wife isn't here yet. But sometimes she's up spiritually in the stream on the phone. Right now she's sleeping. She went to bed late, so she probably won't be up for a few hours now. But someday she'll be here in person. And then that'll be a lot of fun. And, you know, the one constant, you know, wives, grandmothers, the one constant is games. Back then, I was playing Wizardry. Wizardry. I was playing Wizards and Warriors. I've got some old streams of Wizards and Warriors from, like, the before times, back when I used my business card as a... Wait, let's look at that real quick. That in here somewhere. Can I just do like a... Oh, well, I suppose actually it would make more sense to just use the Google document. These links are only going to work for 1 more week, apparently, since Twitch is going to delete all my Twitch VODs. So at some point, I'm going to have to relink all of them. But that's the problem for future Flipsiders. Look at this idiot. There's Gus Nation and Insane Nachos in the stream there. Been a while since we've seen Insane Nachos.
I'll try to be...
I believe this is just a viewer request. So yeah, I did not beat this game on this stream. We got to like stage 3. Wait, hold on a second. But I did beat the game. I think I came back and then finished it later. A mascot. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah.
You did say something.
We have one.
To show up. That's true. That is true. You did say something, and it just took a really long time.
They are Skittles.
Okay, guys.
What did I ever do?
Getting issues. Try refreshing your stream.
Try refreshing your stream,
What
guys.
I can see, it looks like the lag is cleared up.
Look at this young man streaming. He's so young and, well, not handsome, but he's young. He doesn't have a beard, though.
We're playing NES. It's okay.
Yes, no character.
Likes NES, so we can stream this.
I'm streaming NES, too. I am too.
The gems are not.
All right.
drops.
So did I actually start the game over? Or no, this is like I started from stage 4. So this is a continuation of the viewer request stream. And then I'm playing. Why is there? What? This must be for my playlist. What's this music? Oh, it sounds so familiar, guys. What's this music? Yeah, you're probably right, Skittles. I don't think they tolerate people playing. Oh, Parasite Eve, of course. Playing Parasite Eve music for some reason. Oh, I didn't even know there's a pizza. There's a pizza stream in the video from the past. What a coincidence, guys! This must be fate.
Butter.
Pizza in the past, and I ate mole enchiladas today. I'm playing X-Men music underneath it.
I'll tell you.
So the video's like flipped vertical.
I'm dipping my breadsticks in this.
And I'm playing like Italian music.
I have.
Well, we hit the I'm playing pizza music. I'm trying to play. At some point, I like flip the music, or I flip the screen right side up, because you could just flip it.
That pizza a little bit better.
Look at that! Look at this idiot eating this.
Man, I really gotta pay more attention.
Beam! Wait, is that real? No, wait. Wait, is she in the, is that a real Demo, or is that, for a second I thought that was Demo from the past. I thought, I was like, was that Demo from the past? Wait a second, did Demo just come from the past into the future? What's happening?
Pizza, now it's table pizza, you know? Sorry.
Demo. We're just looking at the old Wizards and Warriors stream where I beat Wizards and Warriors. Look, it's old Flipsider. Look at this. And on that stream, I eat a pizza. Look at the old Flipsider. Look at him. Look how young and stupid he looks. Demo, how's it going? And you're like a different color. You used to be purple. Now you're green. Skittles used to be red, but now then he became pink, and now he's like purple. I like the berry color for Skittles. You know, berry is like a good evolution of his colors.
That would be nachos. Wait, that would be Skittles. Wait, who said?
And then I ate a pizza. Demo, at the beginning of this stream, I ate mole enchiladas on stream. And people watched me. Oh, look, there's Brigand. Guys, remember Brigand? Remember that guy with the green name, Brigand? Who, I don't know what happened to him. He doesn't show up anymore. Remember, he used to have a feud with Skittles. He wasn't speaking to Skittles, and used to like to watch me play bad games, and now he's gone.
Yeah,
where'd he go? I don't know.
I do really need to like.
I know. I think he still streams once in a while.
Because shit.
Where'd he go? I don't know.
It was really good.
I probably offended him with my beard.
It more than I thought. I thought it was gonna be kind of.
Yeah, it was a one-sided view. I don't know what's up with that, but you know, he used to like to see me. I guess he just moved on with his life. I don't know. But Brigand, if you're out there somewhere, we miss you. My name. You're always welcome here in the Flipsider stream. My name is Flipsider. I'm an idiot. Demo is still here. Demo, our friend Demo. You know, she's busy. She's very busy right now with moving and stuff. But once in a while, she shows up to watch me play. You know, to watch me eat food and play games, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's do it. So that was me from the past playing this game, but that you can tell. Obviously, that past version, that past stream of me playing this game is stupid, because that was past young juvenile me doing a juvenile stream of a good game, and now I'm a professional. Now things are different. Now I'm going to stream this game again, but this time I'm going to stream it as a professional. And you guys are invited to watch Mr. Leo, Skittles, Demo. I miss you too, Demo. We miss you. I understand that you're busy, but we miss you. I hope that your moving is going well. I hope that the things that you need to move are being moved or are moving. I hope they're in a process of moving. Even if it's just like a couple inches at a time, I hope all this stuff moves eventually to where it's got to go. Oh, thanks, Skittles. Skittles is so nice to me. All right, I'm going to play a video game now. That was a good preamble. It's time to play a video game, guys. Remember the old days when I would stream video games? That's pretty good. We're gonna finish this whole game. It's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm full of mole enchiladas too. Ooh. Maybe so, Demo, but you know what? I think you're worth it. I think that traffic should just deal with it, because you deserve to have your stuff move. Demo, we have so many quotes about you, too. Demo's not being very useful. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's okay to not be useful. Let me be useful by playing the game. This video game. The cover art. Yeah, that's the American cover art's pretty good, isn't it? Did you guys see the Japanese cover art's like way more goofy? The American cover art's probably better for this game, actually. Alright, so I'm playing the game now. Wait, let's start the timer. Yeah, this is a rare game. This is not their first game, but this is early in the rare pantheon of NES games. The first game that they released was for the NES was the Slalom, that skiing game. It's a pretty good game as well. But this game, I've got such good memories of this game. When you want to talk about like nostalgia, a word that, you know, everybody uses wrong all the time or uses extremely weirdly broadly, where it just means, you know, basically like just a memory that you have that exists. But as far as like an actual specific memory of something that happened that I associate with something that, you know, a memory that I associate with Wizards and Warriors. I remember specifically playing this game like in California with my cousin in California who lived in, you know, we were both like, I don't know, 10-year-olds or something. And he had just got, I also remember that he asked for Ghosts and Goblins for his birthday, but he didn't get it. He got Wizards and Warriors instead. Let's go ahead and take a death there to make the music go away. To make the bad music go away. Alright. We'll go in here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get these gems. And we gotta climb this tree. We're gonna climb a tree. So we're in stage 1. There's like, I don't know, 7 or 8 stages. At some point, like the stage delineation is a little bit unclear at a certain point. But, I know we'll see that later. But it does have a map screen. Just like Ghosts and Goblins, this game does have a map screen. These acorns you can't open until you get the Dagger of Throwing, which is in this stage. We'll have to get it later. There was a bunch of items in this game that I never knew what they did until recently when I like looked it up. Like, I had no understanding of like what the little daggers did when you picked those up. Little daggers and axes. But you need those to open up those acorns, which those must have the little dagger or axe icons, I guess. But those wouldn't do anything for me right now because I don't have a dagger or an axe. The throwing dagger, throwing axe. Oh, I didn't finish my story. Yeah, so my nephew asked for Ghosts and Goblins for his birthday, but he didn't get it. He got Wizards and Warriors instead. But that turned out to be fine because it was a cool game, and we were playing it together. He had just gotten the game, and I remember, you know, we were playing the game together, and we played through like almost the whole game. And you know, it was like an evening in California. We were playing through the game. We were trying to beat it, and then we got to like the second to last boss, the Changeling, and we just couldn't beat that boss. It was a hard boss, and it was time for bed, and we had to just leave the stream on. There's a secret here, isn't there? Like right here. If I jump to the left. Oh, there it is. Yeah. The orb appears. Ooh. This game's kind of got like Castlevania 1 secrets a little bit, although it doesn't have you don't have to duck to make them appear. You have to stand in the right place. You got no nostalgia for it, Mr. Leo. But it's a good game. I think regardless, I would like this game. I never played Wizards and Warriors 3 as a kid. I only played 1 and 2, but I still like 3. And there's lots of games I played. I want to jump over there, wait. Where's the platform? Oh, I didn't. I failed to do it. And I still didn't finish my story. So we left the game on all night, and when we woke up in the morning, guess what? His mom had turned the system off. And we were so mad. Ooh, there's a chest at the bottom here for the blue key that we have. That's right, Skittles, it is. Demo bot. We need a quote bot for Demo that just lots of, like, that makes fun of me, that, like, says ironic things about me. And Demo and Skittles both can contribute to it. Maybe we should make a separate quote bot that's just insults for me. What do you guys think? Does that sound like a good idea? That sounds pretty good. Oh, your neighbor had it? Yeah, the googly eyes, I guess he kind of has that in maybe 2 and 3? Or is it just 2? In 3, he has different forms depending on, like, you can change classes. I don't recall if one of those had googly, but I'm pretty sure he had googly eyes in 2. Yeah, they changed his look for. I think you can have different looks depending on, like, different helmets you wear. Maybe, like, there's different helmet graphics. Whereas this game you have just the classic sprite for the whole game, which is probably better because it's just like a better sprite in this game. He kind of has the best sprite in this game, like, ironically. Alright, I want to get up there, but I need the potion. But was there, like, a key or something, like, down this side? Hold on. Oh, yes, right there, the red key. I'll try to get that. Alright, I'll have to climb that tree again. So, yeah, that's, I mean, it's not like really a good or bad memory, it's just a memory of going through the game with my cousin, and it's just memorable. It was a I mean, I really liked the game. We both really liked the game, despite not getting Ghosts and Goblins. And you know what? We probably would have had a lot of fun playing through Ghosts and Goblins as well. We probably would have got utterly stuck. Oh, dude, I could have got up there with the pink potion if I just been a little bit quicker. I might be able to, you can maybe jump off the enemies, so, like, you can bounce off the enemies to, like, get up there as well. If you time it right. Oh, I did it! Okay, good. Then we can explore up here. I didn't get the red key yet, though, but... which means I won't be able to get the chest over here, maybe. I might have to do that again. I think there's a... dude, and that's the thing I want. That's the shield. We can get it later, but I'm gonna get it now just in case. So... nostalgia. There's a treasure up here as well. Well, I'll come back for it, I guess. I mean, we need to get this key. So you drop down here, and we'll go back up again one more time, and we'll just try to get that shield. Though, you know, you can just get it in later stages, and it's not even that important anyway. It blocks bullets from the front. Honestly, like, this game, it's such a weird game, because it's kind of like Castlevania 2. There's no difficulty to this game for the vast majority of the time, aside from, like, certain things like bosses. Oh, perfect! With this, I can get right up there with this. Good. With the pink potion. Perfect. There's like there's a treasure up, or there's like a hidden treasure up in the trees, I think, as well. Isn't there? You have to, like, walk over a certain spot, or maybe you jump over a certain... Here? Or maybe you jump over a certain spot? I don't know. Where is it? I thought there should be a treasure up here. Maybe you have to jump. You have to keep jumping. But I have enough... We could just leave the stage now. I've gotten all the treasure, and I have enough gems. We could just leave. But, where was the treasure, though? Where's the hidden treasure? Skittles, where is it? You know? So, you know... Oh, there's a hidden door with gems. Oh, and I left prematurely. We didn't collect the gems. Oh, no. We don't need them anyway. They would only give us score. Alright, well anyway, let's just go down the tree. So, at this point, these gems serve no purpose. They're just score, because there's no other knights guarding the end of this tree. So we're going to go down the tree, and then into the roots of the tree, and then down into a cave, finally. And there's more chests down here. I want to get... I have the Boots of Force. I want to hold on to those. So the chest at the bottom, I want to make sure I don't collect that. I don't want to get the wand. The Boots of Force are probably, debatably, the best item in this game. And that's another thing, like, I never really knew that much about the items or which was the best item. The chests going down this way mostly just have the same items that you collected throughout the stage. There's like you can get the dagger again, you can get the shield, the dagger, and the Boots of Force are all in like the certain chests. And if you've already collected those items, then those chests will just simply have gems. So, and the gems don't matter here. The gems are only for just paying off the boss. Or I mean the knight that guards. Like all the stages have a gem requirement to. There's like a knight guarding the exit, and you have to collect a certain amount of gems. So this is an additional element where you have to collect a certain amount of gems to get out of the stage. But once you've got past the knight in stage 1, the rest of the gems are just for score. They don't matter. These bosses are a little bit harder. I should have used the boots. You can 2-hit kill that guy with the boots. That's why I saved them, but I forgot to use them. He's easy in any case. Let's see, Dungeons and Dragons in this Wizards and Warriors game. Let's see. There's warriors. The main character is a warrior. And there's wizards because the main antagonist is a wizard. So, you know, there is at least one wizard and one warrior. There's really only... The thing that's wrong about it is there's really only one wizard and one warrior. Unless all the knights guarding the exits count as warriors. Which, I don't know, maybe they do. But I think there's only one wizard in the game, though. So you know what? Since I have the Boots of Force, not only are they a really good weapon against bosses, because you can, like, they do 3 units of damage to each boss, but you can kick open chests without having the corresponding key. So you can open any chest you want. So in many ways, the boots are kind of the best. Oh, you can see the shield working here if I just stand here. Look. Look, it works. Well, it doesn't block the guy coming up from underneath me, but it blocks that guy shooting at me from there. So, yeah, you know, I do have nostalgia for this game, you could say, because of that memory. But I don't know. And I remember being kind of obsessed with this game. You know what I used to do? I used to, as a kid, I loved to, like, draw my own maps for video games. Did any of you guys ever do this? There are infinite continues. And as far as dungeons go, there's a lot of caves you go through. And there is, inside the castle walls, it sort of looks like dungeons, some of the places you go inside the castles. There's not really a dragon, though. There's not really a dragon. There's a chain. Yeah, no, there's just not really a dragon, I don't think. But it's not called Dungeons and Dragons, so. And there are infinite continues. As I was trying to say before, I'm a little bit all over the place. Sorry. But this game is like Castlevania 2. It's weirdly easy. Aside from like 1 or 2 kind of difficult bosses. The bosses are the only thing in the game that are wait, I'm gonna you know what? I'm just gonna make this playthrough a little bit smoother. I'm gonna get the map up, and I want to make sure I don't pick up any of the wrong chests. Because you can get the wrong chests in this game. You always start right back where you died in this game. You always start right back where you died. So just like Castlevania 2, it's very weird. This is a rare game as well. It's pretty weird for a rare game to have kind of no difficulty to it. Even for like NES games. This game's really on the easy side. It's still not super easy just because the stages can be kind of maze-like at times, and sometimes, like, you know, finding your way through the stage is kind of difficult. Some of the platforming, like getting to where you need to go, can be tricky in this game. And there's only like 1 or 2 bosses that are like actually challenging. For the most part, this game is really easy. Like if you knew where to go, the game has like almost no difficulty to it, no challenge. Ah, the Feather Fall is here. I want to get that. In the Japanese version, so the American version has lives, but the lives are completely meaningless because you always just start right from where you died with essentially no penalty. You don't even lose any gems. You lose nothing on death. But there are lives, which for no reason, the lives have no reason whatsoever in this game. See, to get up there is kind of tricky. I might need to... You can get the potion from down here and bring it up here. So that's what I might try to do that. I don't know, it's just very weird that the game has kind of no difficulty like that. It's good to have, if you have the item that would be in a chest, you get gems instead, and that can help you collect the gems quicker. So this potion right here, if I, dude, I should die just to get rid of the damn low health music in this game. This might be one of the worst games for like low health music. Or a low health sound. You hear it just way too much, the low health sounds. Other games like Metroid, Zelda, I really don't mind the low health sounds. I think it's sort of... People complain about that a lot because it's like annoying, but you only hear it once in a while, and if it's when you're genuinely low health and it's a concern, you know, I think it's fine. Like, it adds to the game, it makes sense. But this game, since your health is utterly meaningless for most of the game, it means nothing, and dying means nothing. There's really no reason to have, like, this game should not have that low health music. It just shouldn't have that. But it has this potion music, which is pretty cool. But I like the potion music. All right, I need to make that jump there, so I'm going to go back. We have to get up there very quickly to make good use of this potion. So we're going to wait for it to respawn, and... Going to be very fast in getting up there. Faster than that. In order to get the feather fall. Either that, or I have to get the enemies to drop a jump potion up there. But that's, you know, that's kind of random. Alright, there we go. Now we might be able to get up there. Oh, I missed the jump. See, I almost had enough time to get up there. What was I going to say about the Japanese version? The Japanese version took out the lives. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm not finishing my thought. A lot. I finished my story about playing this game as a kid, though, right? So, does anybody want to hear that again? The Japanese version just basically took out the lives, which is just as well. The lives are meaningless in this game. Dude, even having like a health mechanic and death in this game is meaningless for most of the game. But you know what? It doesn't matter, like, it's a cool game. Oh, here's what I didn't finish talking about, though. As far as like oh, dude, I still couldn't make it. They go even faster than that. Let me try it a couple more times. You should be able to make it up here with this potion. I hope you guys like the potion music. Did any of you guys used to draw, like, maps of games when you were a kid, like I used to do? That's what I was going to ask. Get up there! Oh, look at that, was so close. Oh. Wow, see, that's how you're supposed to... You got to do it really quick. You got to do it really quick. I think this potion music might have an additional part. Get up there! Oh, yeah, I did it. With the speed, you either need the extra speed from the speed potion or a jumping potion to get up here. Otherwise, you just cannot make that jump. See, the angled part of the slope there will always repel you, and you just can't jump over that without one of those two potions, see? Even if you try to get momentum up and, like, try to make that jump normally, it doesn't work. Like, if you try to, like, do that. Yeah, like, no, I mean like designing my own levels. I used to do that with Super Mario Brothers, and I used to do that with this game. Like, I would make my own maps for like caves and stuff for this game, and I would choose where to put the keys and the doors and stuff. Goonies 2 would be another one that I probably would have done that with, but dude, just kill me. Just kill me. Kill me. Make the music go away. All right. Yeah. Well, I really liked video games as a kid. You know what? It turns out I really liked video games as a kid. I'm a big fan of video games. I would love to see Skittles' Goonies 2 map, though. I don't have any of that stuff left over. Like, I don't have any of my old maps and stuff that I drew. I wish I had that stuff. Oh, man, I fell down too far. We missed something up there. Wait. I don't want to get the Cloak of Darkness, though. Let me see. Where am I right now? I missed some gems up there that we might need, because yeah, I think you need 200 or 150 to beat this stage, I forget. I only have 75 right now, so I should go back up. The red chest, I cannot open yet. What's in that red chest? It's like... That's just diamonds. Where is the red key? Oh, it's like up there on the right. Let me just make sure I collected everything. This is where the... Was this where the potion was? Oh, that's the chest I didn't pick up. Potion of levitation. I need that's an important item. That lets you do this. Pretty cool item that, you know, so you can levitate before you jump. It gives you basically a jump boost. You can levitate first and then jump on top of that. And by the way, the feather fall that I got, you can hold up to like doing a float jump as well. So you get the, with that, between that and that, you got two pretty useful like platforming items there. Alright, so we need to get up here. I think the red key is up here somewhere. Doot. And when I was a kid, I would also make like my own board games as well. Let me see. This goes up to... Or this just goes back to the previous area, right? I think. Oh, no, that's the... Dude, that's the cloak. Okay, that's an item I don't want. I want to specifically not get that because that will replace my Boots of Force. There's like a set of items that replace each other when you pick up one up, and you can't tell until you click on the chest. Click on it and collect the chest. So, I want to make sure to not get those. Oh, dude, we still didn't get the red key. That's like up here, isn't it? It's like, over here somewhere. So yeah, the Boots of Force are very useful. They're probably the most useful. The Cloak of Darkness is a funny item. I've heard people often say that it's like worthless. Like it's supposed to be sort of like an invisibility cloak. So it turns you black so you can't see your sprite, but it doesn't change enemy behavior at all. Enemies that home in on you still home in on you. So it's a very funny item. Like people would often think that it's like worse than useless because they think it does nothing. But it actually does do something. It increases your defense. It does have a use. That Cloak of Darkness, it increases your defense. So it's kind of a use for that, but still not that great of an item compared to the Boots of Force. It's better to have the Boots of Force. There's a Wand of Wonder that just shoots little projectiles. Apparently there's a boss that's weak against that, but I don't know which one it is. I'll have to look that up sometime. Does anybody know what enemy is weak against the Wand of Wonder in this game? I read that somewhere. I don't know which enemy it is. Unless it's one of the 3 bosses that are actually kind of hard, it would be pretty much a useless item, though. I think we got all the gems here. The Boots of Force are probably pretty worthwhile against this boss, but we could also get the Boots of Lava Walking and bring them into the next stage, and it's the only place in the game where those are actually useful, so it might be worth doing that just for the heck of it, just to show them off. Yeah, like drawing your own maps of games. I loved video games so much when I was a kid. I just loved video games. Really loved video games, and I just wanted to like make my own games. And now I'm an adult, and I haven't really. Oh, there's the hidden gems. They're sort of like the blocks you hit for Super Mario Bros. 1 to like collect coins. A little bit more useful in here, since you need gems to pass the stage, and sometimes gems can be a little bit harder to come by in some of the stages. You need to collect as many as you can. So did we get all the gems here? I think so. But yeah. I did that with some other games as well, besides just... There was this other game that sometimes I would try to make maps for my own games. So I tried to I made a bunch of maps, and by maps I mean like I drew out the levels on like in a notepad. So I had like a sort of a Super Mario Brothers 1 type of game, but it was like not Super Mario Brothers. It was like my own game concept with like animals and stuff that you would like. It was a platformer. It looked a lot like Super Mario Brothers 1. And who knows? Maybe I still have those, and I've got a bunch of my old notebooks over there. We should look at those sometime. The old notebooks that I have of my drawings from when I was a kid. They've also got like a bunch of mazes and stuff. I used to draw mazes. Which, we should look at those on stream sometime. And any of you guys want to see those? My maze notebooks? I should like go through those and try to solve the mazes. Like try to solve as many as I can, all the mazes I did as a kid. That'd be pretty fun stream. And I remember there was another game that was sort of like Jackal, but it was different. It was more of like, you were inside this like mechanical base, and it was an overhead game where you're sort of driving like a tank around. So it was a little bit Iron Tankish, but very simple, I guess. And I had all these maps for that game. It was kind of like a maze game. Like there was all these mazes you had to negotiate. It was like a tank. That was the idea of it. And I would just love to like plan out ideas for games. And now I don't even like do that. I don't like make, like I'm an adult. I could make games if I wanted to, but instead I just play games. Here's the boss. I've kept the Boots of Force. We didn't end up getting, did I get the, oh no, I did get the Lava Boots. I did get the Lava Boots, so I can't Boots of Force this boss. This is one of the harder bosses in the game. This is one of the 3 hardest bosses. We should go ahead and just take a death, so we can start over with full health. This is one of the only 3 bosses that are challenging. And the reason why it's hard is because of all these bats you have to deal with. I think that usually what I do is just like, let them just like completely run to the end and then kill them all at once. There's like a giant bat you have to deal with. And you just kind of do like this. And if you do that, you also skip fighting some of the bats as well. It's actually pretty easy. Oh no, wait, oh wait, he's not, because the bigger one can then kill you. The bigger one does big chunks of damage when you kill him quick. So I remember being stuck on this boss a little bit, probably like 15 minutes to a half hour as a kid. I know, well, I couldn't do that, Skittles, but I could absolutely go back and sort of do like, I could get that NES maker and I could make my own custom NES game if I wanted to. That's something I could do. Oh, C is actually kind of difficult. Wish I kept the Boots of Force now. The Boots of Force would trivialize this fight. But then we wouldn't be able to bring the Lava Boots to the next stage, which we don't really need to do anyway. The only reason I bring the Lava Boots is just to show them off what they do. And that's it. Like, what you really should do if you're playing this is just keep the Boots of Force as long as you can. But you won't be able to because you can't tell what's in the chest until you open them. So you're going to end up replacing your boots with other items you don't want. That's just one of the things that, you know, kind of sucks a little bit about this game. Oh, I got a lot of good hits with the jumping over him with the boomerang there. Uh-oh. Yeah, this fight's actually pretty hard. There we go. But when you kill the boss, you have to also kill the little spirits that come out of him as well. At least they do very small damage. And of course, every time you beat a stage in this game, you rescue a lady. We're gonna get our second lady. They all have different names, which is pretty cool. Let's see what this lady is named. Esmeralda. I don't know if that's spelled, I guess that's spelled correctly. There's the map. We're now going into the 3rd stage here. You can see there's like a bunch of caves you go through. There's like the red lava caves. The red and purple, that's one stage, that's stage 3. Then another cave, that's purple. The purple caves are stage 4. So a big chunk of the middle game is just going through caves. But at least you do have some lava caves for variety. Then stage 5, you're back up into a forest again. Then stage 6, you finally reach the castle. That castle stage is awesome. Because you're going, like the entire castle is represented on the outside. You're climbing up the entire thing. Okay. gonna want to try to, I have the Boots of Lava Walking. That doesn't mean that I'm immune to this lava, but it does damage me more slowly. That's cool. Opening up these little torches here, just like the acorns from stage 1. I just found a dagger. That lets you throw more daggers. It either lets your dagger go farther, or lets you throw more. And then once you upgrade the dagger to a throwing axe, it's the same thing with the throwing axe. The Boots of Lava also let me ride this fire column, this fire pillar. Let me see if I can do that. We can ride this without taking damage, because we have the Boots of Lava, so, you know, that's cool, I guess. But what we'll really need to do is, like, ride up one of the bubbles to get higher in the stage. We wanted to go on the right side. So we're just gonna look for a bubble to climb up on. Do. Do-do-do-do. You hear this music so much in this game. Do. There's the key, okay. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. 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 Thanks, brah. Thanks, Skittles, brah. Oh, yes, just barely get up there. Okay, we'll try and make a running jump here. You get up into this one. We want to go into the second part. Oh, there was a chest that didn't open back there, but I can come back when I have the red key, which I need. And we'll first go up on the left side, which is optional, but I know there's like some treasure, some gems we need to collect probably. I guess it's not really optional because you probably need to collect all the gems in this stage. Ba-dum bum bum. Ba-dum bing bum. Ba-dum bum bum. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. There's hidden gems here that we want to get. Alright, get some of those. Here, just let the enemies kill me. Alright, look at the next map. Wow. Oh, there was some down there I didn't collect too. It's pretty useful to look at a map. There's a bunch of hidden things in the stages that you don't need to find, really, but they can be helpful for, like, getting... mainly for speeding up your collection of gems. Otherwise, if you don't do that, you'll end up kind of... There's, like, a really weird hidden one here, actually. Maybe we need, like, a bubble to come up here. There's, like, a weird hidden... gem hitting thing. Oh, there it is. It's really difficult to hit, but you had to hit it from this platform. I'll get it a couple times. Look at that. I'm sure I never knew about that as a kid. Although, collecting the gems here is not really that important, probably, because I think the gems is not... Getting all the gems you need for this stage is probably not too big of a deal. It's probably more than you need. There's certain stages where collecting all the gems can be a huge hassle. There's one stage near the end of the game where there's just simply not enough gems. Even if you are aware of all the secrets, there's still not enough gems. And you are forced to kill enemies to farm gems in order to be able to get past the night. Man, dude, farming this one is like pretty big. I keep getting stuck on the terrain. I don't know why. Ooh, I collected the clock. It freezes all the enemies. Wow. I guess... I always thought that these were time-based, like the coins in Mario Bros. 1, where once you hit the first one, they would only be there for a certain limited time, and like the faster you get them, the more you would get. But I guess that's not. I guess there's just a certain amount you can collect, and like that's it. It's not time-based at all, because that particular one just stays there until you get all of them, and it takes forever to collect all the gems from that. Where do you get the red key in this stage? I guess it's up here. I think, is that the one that's like hard to get? This stage, I always remember this stage. I'm sure we were stuck in this stage for a while when I was a kid. I remember getting stuck in this stage for quite a while because the jump up here at the top of this little cavern is very, very difficult. And without using a potion, it's possible to get it without a potion. But for some reason I struggled so much as a kid, and I would try to ride a bubble. I would try to guide a bubble up this. I thought what you needed to do was get a bubble in a very specific exact spot to be able to make the jump. And that's the way I always did it as a kid, was I got this bubble. Did I miss a key or something? Is it the red key is up here? Oh yeah, I did. But I guess all you really have to do, and I don't know why I didn't figure this out as a kid, is levitate like this and then make a floating jump here from a specific spot. But it's possible to do it without needing a bubble or like farming a potion. It's possible. But it uses to be at the edge of this platform and then levitate and then jump and then use your levitation boots, I guess. Well, it should be possible. Or do you need to do it from here? This is why I was stuck on this. Yeah, I don't know. I think I thought that this was impossible as a kid. I thought that you either needed a bubble or you needed like a specific potion. A blue potion would actually be the thing you'd really want here. But I think it is possible to make this without a potion, just simply doing a specific level. Maybe just need to get a little bit more on the edge here. Like this? Oh, I think it's possible. It's really hard jump, though. It's really hard. Maybe just make a jump, a normal jump, and then float. Oh, you just make a normal jump and then float. Maybe that's all you gotta do. Well, I just could not figure that out as a kid at all. Like, I spent probably like an hour, at least an hour, trying to figure out how to make that jump as a kid. But that's another memory I have, and I have nostalgia for that memory. Because it was a, Did I have fun trying to figure that out? Yeah, I probably did. It was fun. A fun challenge to overcome. Something like that. But I just have nostalgia for this whole game. Got a lot of memories of this game. But it's a good... despite the really weird, unbalanced difficulty and mostly, like, lack of difficulty, despite that... Oh, I probably didn't want that staff. Well, that's okay. You know what? We can get another cool item. I can show off what the staff does. The staff just shoots little balls like that. And it's free. It gives you a free ranged attack like that. So it's kind of nice. I think it's not as good against bosses as you might think, though, because it doesn't do the damage. Like, the boots of force are still way better against bosses. We'll go ahead and replace it with the horn, which is another item that you can get that replaces the boots of force and the wand of the cloak of darkness, the wand of wonder, the staff of power. I think those are the 5 that you can have. Boots of force are by far the most useful. What's in this chest here? Yeah, that's so the staff of power is back in this chest. I can collect it again if I want. But the horn has its uses as well. The horn has got some fun uses. Maybe I'll try to show it off a little bit. Now that I have the axe, I want to try to open up all these little torch icons or whatever, just in case they contain axes. Those will increase the amount of axes they can throw and their range. So we got the gems. I think it was 100 to get in this door, so we got that. So we can fight the boss. Let's not fight him at low health so we can actually hear the boss music. That was stage 3. If we had the Boots of Force, we could kill this guy really fast. But you know what? Honestly, the axe already makes pretty short work of him. The axe is doing 2 units of damage. The Boots of Force would do 3. So if you had the Boots of Force, you could just stand in him and just kind of spam. Most bosses, you could just spam your boots and kill enemies really quick with them because they do so much damage. But the axe will wreck most bosses pretty quickly as well. Alright, that was Galadriel. Guys, Galadriel from Lord of the Rings. She made a cameo. Did you guys know Galadriel was in this game? Yeah, dude, she's in this game. Alright, now we're in the purple caves. This is a gigantic cave system, like a gigantic map. And there's a bunch of hidden secrets in here, so this is a good place to show off what the horn can do. The horn reveals secrets, like this one. Ooh, make sure you don't accidentally jump out of the gem door before you collect all the gems. You won't be able to get back in. You know, like only one shot to get in here. Ooh, we're gonna want to collect all those. All right, so that's pretty cool. Secrets. Do. That's the starting door right there? Oh yeah, I guess that's the starting door. Do. You know I like to one-shot my gem skittles. You know I like to do that. Ordinarily, if you just press this, so the item that you can collect and use, the Wand of Wonder, Staff of Force, Boots of Power. I mean Boots of Force, Staff of Power, the Horn, and the Lava Boots. The Lava Boots are, you know, passive, but these replaceable items you can get, they're mostly all used with the select button, except for the what is it? Except for the lava boots, which are used automatically. But in the Japanese version, another change they made to the Japanese version, instead of having to press the select button to use all that stuff, wait, watch this, guys. I'm gonna use my horn. Oh! It appeared. Whoa! I like this. It's worth getting it just to hear the sound effect. Just to hear the lovely sound effect when I use the horn, where it goes burr, 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 burr. Worth it just for that. There's another one over here. We're gonna get that too. Oh, there it is. What was I saying? The Japanese version changes it so that when you just press the attack button, the normal attack button, it then uses your item as well. So if you had the wand or the staff, just pressing attack would shoot your axe and your wand at the same time. And if you had the Boots of Force, that you'd be kicking when you, I guess, I don't know. I think that's how it works. By the way, we played the Japanese version on stream. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I did a full playthrough of the Japanese version for Fliptendo. Because, you know, we'd already beaten this game. We'd already beaten this game on stream before, so... And the Japanese version's got it's pretty similar. It's pretty much the same game, but has a couple of little differences. The final fight with Malkil, the final boss of the game, has an additional trap after you beat him, where the cave... There's like a cave-in that happens after you beat the wizard and you have to get to the door. And it does a ton of damage, and it's a pretty funny additional trap they put in the game. But for the most part, it's like pretty much the identical game. A couple like little changes here and there. Like they removed the lives. Red Mages, what's up? Red Mages, you missed it. I ate delicious mole enchiladas on stream. And you missed that content. I'm sorry about that, Red Mages. Now we're playing a good NES game, so it's okay. Alright. We can immediately go back down here and go into this red door that we passed. How's it going today, Red? If I had the Boots of Force, I could also kick these skulls and kill them. They can't be killed with normal attacks, but they can be killed with the Boots of Force. Boots of Force are just pretty cool item. It'd be fun to go through the whole game with those. Ba-burm, burm, burm. Ba-burm, burm, burm. His death animation is pretty funny. The one good thing about having the useless health meter and, you know, life meter and lives that serve no purpose is just simply that you get to see the death animation a lot, I guess, in this game. His death animation is pretty funny. You like this game, Red Mages? Wizards and Warriors? So it's a weird game because of its sort of weird lack of challenge or unbalanced challenge, where most of the time it's got all these enemies that constantly spawn, but they serve no function really. Guys, watch this. I'm gonna find another secret. Watch. Whoa! But yeah, I mean, like, the game is still really fun because it's just fun to explore these stages. Like, it's got a really nice presentation. It's got good music. Some of the music is just kind of this weird ambient music that David Wise did, you know? It's kind of this strange ambient music. And some of the music is just, like, really good music. There's another one. So many secrets in this stage. So that's why it's fun to have the horn just specifically for this stage. Because there's so many hidden doors to reveal. In this stage in particular. You're drunk at the tiki bar. Oh, good. What are you drinking? Red Mages. Are you drinking anything out of a pineapple? Whenever I go to a tiki bar, Red Mages, I insist on getting some sort of beverage out of a pineapple. I don't know how you feel about that. Hopefully you feel good about that, Red Mages. I think that's a good decision. No, the Cloak of Darkness! I didn't want that! Oh, I lost my horn. Oh well. We'll trade it for... Definitely didn't want that. We'll trade it for the Wand of Wonder. We can check that out a little bit. Oh, the Wand of Wonder is over here. Well, the Cloak of Darkness does this. This increases your defense. It's actually not a bad item. It's not useless like you might think. And we can immediately trade it for the Wand of Wonder here, which is a ranged attack that we get. That doesn't kill enemies, it just freezes them. Which is, you know, not really that useful, to be honest. Not really a very good item there. Gems! You discovered gems. There's like a hidden gem thing up here as well, I think. Isn't there? Yeah, Red Mages, you should continue your very drunk. Just continue your very drunk. Dude, wasn't there like a gem thing here? Is there a gem thing here? Huh. Or maybe I already got it. Well, it doesn't matter. I might have already collected it. Some gems. Get the delicious meat that is useless in this game because health makes no difference. Oh, an axe! So an enemy dropped an axe. That's good because now I can throw more axes with that, or they can throw them farther, I guess. I think that there's a power up that lets you, if you keep collecting those, you eventually can throw 2 axes. I think. So I'm going to go in here. Get some gems. Just a couple gems over here. And then we need to explore this lower area down here. Yeah, I hope they're Red Mage. I hope you have a good time, Red Mages. Red Mages is the best mages that I know. Who loves this music right now? Does anybody love this music? Oh, there's a hidden door here. I lost my horn, but we can still get it. There should be one here. There it is. Ordinarily, if you didn't have the horn, you just have to just jump randomly to find those. So, it can be nice to have... Oh, I accidentally left without taking the gems. But I already have the 200 I need to finish the stage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We could just end the stage, but I guess we'll collect the pink key and we'll collect the rest of the treasure. We want to try to get the Boots of Force again anyway. Vivi is the best mage. Even better? You're saying that Vivi is better than red mages in party hats? What if Vivi was in a party hat? No, our red mages in party hats is the best mage is the best mage. Vivi's not that good. Vivi's overrated. Vivi's too small. Right? I think Vivi's too small. Red Mages is the best red mage. That's true. He's the best mage of the color red. Yeah, that's true. He is. I agree. We have agreement. Yeah, give me all the potions. Booper. Burp. Burn. Should we just stick with the... yeah, maybe I'd rather have the Cloak of Darkness over the wand. The wand is pretty useless, because you already have a ranged attack with the axe. The wand is honestly not... It's just not useful at all. Unless you just happen to not find the axe or the dagger, it might be useful, but otherwise... Too bad it doesn't really say what those are before you collect them. Oh, well. Ooh, another axe. Good. Gems. Alright, there's a couple pink chests we can open here because we collected the pink key. Though it's not really super necessary. There's some more gems here we can get that we don't need, but let's get them anyway. Get them anyway. Look at all the hidden gems in this stage. It is very satisfying to collect these gems and the sound effect they make and everything. Man. For some reason, I just loved this game as a kid. I just loved exploring the different areas and trying to, like, find all the treasure and stuff. Man, I mean, I still like it, dude. It's still a cool game. Honestly, this game is, despite its weird flaws, I think it's still cool. You know, I mean, to be honest, it's probably fine. The game doesn't really have that much challenge. Alright, now we fight a big ghost as an enemy. Big ghost boss. Just let him kill me once. We should probably use the cloak to have increased defense. Does that work? Does the cloak... Oh, the cloak doesn't even work on this guy. He still does 3 hits of damage instead of 1. So, that sucks. Cloak is, like, no use. Most enemies only do 1 unit of health damage anyway. So, the cloak is just not that useful, unfortunately. We should be able to trade back for the Boots of Force in this stage, I think. Griselda! We rescued Griselda! We're rescuing all the damsels. We gotta climb out of the hole into another forest. You know, sometimes you have to do that. There's hidden gems over here in the corner. Guys, look at this. Whoa, did you guys know this was here? Did anybody know this was here? I'm just showing you a big secret. There's gems there. Look at the gems. You guys didn't know that, did you? Now you know. And knowing is... Or wait, what does he say? Now you know the rest of the story. Remember Paul Harvey? Skittles, come on, bruh. Skittles, come on. I'm come on, bruhing you. Come on, bruh. If we collect all the gems going up here, I believe we should have very little issue with the knight up here. You might not even be able to come back in here, so collecting all these gems is probably important. There's an acorn we can open. And that young man's name was... Oh! Hidden gems there that knocked me back down. Don't you hate that when the hidden gems knock you back down the platforms? It was here. I'm gonna get him. Yeah, get the gems. Hidden gems! for Skittles. Skittles, I'm going to bestow those hidden gems to you. Alright, there's going to be more here. Watch this. You can levitate into them. Can you levitate into them? That doesn't really work. Dude, what happened to my... What happened? What happened? What was that noise? Could not access the specified channel or stream key. Please double check your stream key. If it is correct, there may be a problem connecting to the server. Uh-oh. Hey. Wait a second. That's not supposed to happen. What is that? Do I have internet? I can't... It won't let me click on start streaming. It won't let me click on start streaming. Well, I'll just chop the video here. Yeah, it's fine. I'll try restarting OBS. I noticed. Skittles, I noticed. I should be back now? Hello? Am I back? Am I back? I should be back. I noticed I heard the little thing pop up, and it said something like, stream key couldn't be found. All of a sudden there was a pop-up and it said stream key couldn't be found. And then it kicked me off of it kicked me out of the stream. I hope nobody's like taking over my stream right now. I'm streaming again. It's not bad internet. Well, no, I don't think it's internet because the internet's still working. No, I don't think that was something weird on Twitch's end. Maybe, or OBS or Twitch. Wait, let me just check my stream. Nobody's hijacked my stream, right? Yeah, it was a weird message. I've never had that before. I never had that message. So something like stream key cannot be found. It said stream key cannot be found, or you have disconnect, or you cannot connect for some reason. Something like, I don't know. Well, I don't know, but I'm back now, so I guess it was just a weird fluke thing. Probably, hopefully. So we could probably keep streaming. And guys, if anybody hijacks my stream and starts broadcasting porn, let me know, okay? Was that Demo? Did Demo just kick me out? Demo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to not be nice enough. Okay. Well, let's just keep playing the game, huh? Anyway, where were we? I was trying to play Wizards and Warriors. Is that so wrong? Like, is that too much to ask? I want to play some Wizards and Warriors, that's all. Mer, 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 mer. There's another hidden one here. Like right here, I think. Oh, watch this, guys. Oh, there's the hidden gems, look. Bling, 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 bling. I got them. I got the hidden gems. I'm collecting all the hidden gems. Skittles, can you believe this content right now? Like, you've never seen all the hidden gems in Wizards and Warriors before. Skittles is beside himself with joy right now. Demo is speechless. Switching games. I don't think that would work, Skittles, because when you're playing such a good game, you can't switch. You know, the people would get too upset, Skittles. They'd be like, no, where's the best game, Wizards and Warriors? They would get very upset. We don't want to make the people upset, you know? The people, they need this game. They need Wizards and Warriors. You got to give it to them. Very important. You know how it is, Skittles. They need it. They need their wizards and warriors. Ooh, the pink key. Got it. Murmur, murmur. Murmur, murmur. Murmur, murmur. Alright, there's a blue key up here. Let's see, how do we get up here again? Burm, 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 burm. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo. We can go across here. A little bit tricky, the platforming here. But, oh, we can actually just go right up there with the levitation. Dude, no problem. There should be hidden treasure up here, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, where's the hidden treasure up here? Berber, 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 berber. Where's the hidden treasure? Oh, there it is! Hidden treasure! An orb! Guys, I found an orb! That's 10,000 points! That's 10,000 points! Don't sass me. You're right. I shouldn't sass Dima. Or should... Maybe, are you sure? Maybe I should sass her, because does she want to be sassed? How do I make this treasure appear here? Oh yeah, Skittles loves Wizards. You know how Skittles loves Wizards and Warriors. Yeah, that's true. There's another one up there, but I don't know how to make it spawn. Oh, whatever. What do I have? The pink and blue key? I need a red key somewhere. We can go in here. What's this one? Oh, there's an axe there. Oh, I missed it. Oh, well. Oh, the key is in one of these trees. It's right there. There it is. Look at that. This is honestly a pretty great game to stream because you can play through it so quick. It's such a quick, painless playthrough. Especially, I mean, it's not painless if you don't know what to do. There's certain spots you're going to be like wondering how to get into certain areas or do certain things. Certain bosses might give you trouble, but still, it's like relatively not that hard of a game to figure out. And if you know what you're doing, you can play through this game in like an hour or two easily. So, pretty good stream game, I think. Hollow Knight again. Why, so Skittles, may I ask, what possessed you to play through Hollow Knight again? Oh, there's hidden gems down here. Is there? Or wait, no. That's a different tree. A different tree. Any hidden gems in here? No. Why is there meat in the tree? Well, the same reason why there's meat inside the blocks in Castlevania. It's because in the ancient days, it was foretold through prophecy that meat would be hidden inside the blocks. You know, I was watching a Tasting History with Max Miller. Do you guys ever watch Tasting History with Max Miller? That's a pretty... I bet Dima would like that. Probably you all would like that. It's a pretty good YouTube show about just a dude who like makes historical recipes. Well, he was talking about how in ancient China there was some like myth about hiding rice in like that there was like food hidden. There was like hidden treasure inside the walls, and it turned out to just be that there was rice hidden in the walls because they. Oh, I went to the boss. I didn't. Oh man, wait. I didn't. Did I get every? Oh man, did I miss the Boots of Force though? Oh man, I think I missed a treasure chest though. Oh. Oh no. Did I miss the Boots of Force? What was in that other treasure there? What was in that treasure? That one. I don't think I went in there. Oh, that's just diamonds. Okay, I guess I didn't miss anything. There's no Boots of Force in this stage either. Man, when am I going to get them again? Oh well. I said the stupid cloak. Which is... Did the cloak stop this guy's damage? No, see, he still does full damage to you anyway, so this cloak is useless. You just felt the urge. Interesting, Skittles. Okay. Then maybe Metal Gear Solid 3 or Paper Mario. Well, those would be pretty cool games to play through. Alright, that was stage 5. Now we're into stage 6, which is a really cool stage. Maybe my favorite stage in the game, Penelope. Oh, I'm still like black because I had the Cloak of Darkness still active. The cutscene there. Oh yeah, the HK DLC, right? That's like a thing that's coming out, huh? Oh, it's not DLC, it's like a whole new game. I thought it was DLC, I don't know. So this stage is awesome. I gotta show the map of this stage. You have to see the map of this stage to like truly appreciate it. Kind of like the map of the world in Mighty Bomb Jack. It's kind of like the map in Mighty Bomb Jack. You just have to see the whole map to appreciate it. All right, I'm going to show the map off. Here's the map of this stage. So like, the map is just this castle. It's just this giant castle. Like, look at that. Pretty awesome. I love that the map is just simply a giant castle that you climb up. So there's like a bunch of platforms, little blocks you climb up here, and you can get onto these little pieces of wall here. And the whole point of climbing up here is just to get enough gems to go into like this door here at the bottom. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stage. So I need to climb up the stage. I gotta climb up the stage. We only need 50 gems to get in there. They just made it a full game, huh? I see. Like, the blocks are like going in and out as you try to climb up here to make the platforming trickier, which is pretty neat. I think it's pretty fun to try to platform your way up this castle. And hoping that you don't have, you kind of could have like a, what is that game again? Falling down or getting over it. Kind of like a getting over it experience. You fall all the way down to the bottom again. A little bit of that going on here. The feather fall and the levitation really helps with this stage, though. You have both of those. It's easy to fall. As you go further up, there's like less platforms to jump on. Whoa. And the music is just simply the music. It's just it's a full version of the song from when you rescue the princess. Kind of works for this stage. I like it. I'm gonna die. That's what this music means. Doesn't matter. No. You know I don't like Hollow Knight. I don't need to tell you. You don't need a rant about that. I tried to like it. I mean, I tried to get into it. I played that damn game for like 7 hours. Whoops, I keep slipping. I'm about to have a getting over it moment. Keep slipping and falling. That's okay. That's what makes this stage cool. Is this like? I really like the platforming on this stage. It's really neat how you have this castle to surmount. As long as you like it, though, Skittles, right? As long as you like it, that's the important thing, because you gotta play what Skittles likes. You can't be playing what Flipsider likes all the time. Then you'd just be playing Zelda 2 and the Dark Souls games. Or maybe you play Wizards and Warriors. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, there's nothing on the right side. We have to go up here on the... I mean, there's nothing on the left. We gotta go on the right. Make sure you don't miss any gems. Alright, there's where we want to go in here. A couple more gems. We still only have 13. That is not nearly enough gems. You mostly play games you hate. I guess so, Skittles. I don't know. Like, right here, you gotta take this one little narrow path up with these blocks. But the important thing, Skittles, is that I love you. Isn't that what really matters? Skittles. Do you hate this game, Skittles? I feel like you're probably ambivalent to this game, though. Okay, can I get over there from here? Yeah, I should be able to get over there from here. You do hate this game? Oh, really? That sucks, Skittles. That sucks. I like this game a lot. Oh, did that disappear? That little gem there? You like that I like it? Thanks, Skittles. That's good. I like that you like that I like it, though. Like, I like that. Now we're finally in the center tower here. Climbing up the center. Whoa, look at that. We can levitate, though, to save ourselves if the block starts to pull into the wall. No problem. Boots of levitation and feather fall. Very helpful in this area. Alright, we made it to the central tower, the top tower. We can go in the door here with our key. And we've got a little indoor area to go through now. Do. Like a hidden door up here. Get some gems. Dude, we only need 50. I mean, however you may feel about this game, it's definitely the easiest and most painless of the three Wizard Warriors to play through. Wizards and Warriors 2 is pretty tough, diabolical game with this difficulty. Wizards and Warriors 3, I've never really done a full playthrough Wizard. I think I played through it once with save states, maybe, like a long time ago. And, it also, I don't know, I'm not really sure. I think it does get pretty hard. It seems like a very weird game with its progression. I'm not really sure what the deal is with Wizards and Warriors 3. But I should really, I mean, I'm gonna play through it for Fliptendo. Eventually, whenever we get to it. We've already played through Wizards and Warriors 1 for Fliptendo. I played the Japanese version, which is called Elrond. They renamed it to Elrond. Interesting. And I believe I played through Iron Sword Wizards and Warriors 2 as well for Fliptendo, and we finished that. Yeah, the most notable thing about how weird Wizards and Warriors 2 is... well, the standout thing, I guess, is the fact that it has like limited continues and also a password save. And there's like this weird thing going on where I forget how it works, but I think the passwords can only bring you back to at best like World 3, or like there's like a late part in World 3 and you have to play through World 4 every time or something like that. Or maybe it's like the middle of World 4. It's something weird like that. There's like a limit to how far the password will take you. And there's limited continues, and the continues are... I think the continues are refreshed in your... The continues are refreshed in your save. Are they refreshed in your password? Like every time you enter the password, I don't remember exactly. There's something. It's weird. I don't. Games with the combined limited continues and passwords are always pretty strange. Like Castlevania Bloodlines does that as well. But you know, with Castlevania Bloodlines, I think it becomes pretty fun. Like just grinding each stage to improve your password. I think it's actually a pretty fun activity. Grinding to improve the password. I don't mind that. But you don't exactly do that in Wizards of Warrior Iron Sword, Wizards of Warriors 2. Because I think that the lives get refreshed. Or your lives and continues get refreshed to a certain point. And then maybe the final password, they don't get refreshed. Something like that. Where like, it's very important that you... I don't remember. Does anybody remember how that works with Wizards and Warriors 2? I kind of remember... Whoa, it's a tower. Whoa, watch out, Kuros. This is the stage that proves there's no fall damage. Whoa! Whoa! I'm fine. You do have an animation that looks like you've taken damage. But so that was stage 6. That was stage 6, and now this is stage 7. The castle interior. That stage does not. It seems like this might all be the same stage since there's no boss, but I guess that's a separate stage. So then we got the castle interior. Get some skeletons. This skeleton becomes a boss later. Changeling skeleton boss. The stage after this one, I think, gets pretty... Like, it's pretty messed up with the gem farming it requires. This one, I think, is not too bad. There's a secret there. I think it's not too bad getting all the gems you need for this stage, if I remember. I love that door sound in this game as well. Alright, there's the end of the stage. You need 200 gems for that guy. Of course, you could just speedrun this game, and a lot of stages you don't really need to collect everything to continue. Let's see, we need to go up on the right side, so this side, in order to like waste less time. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Make sure to always collect your eggs. Do-do-do-do. Ooh, free gem. Monocule, I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior and you're a wizard, Monocule. And I'm hunting you down. Monocule, you're the evil wizard, Malkill. By the way, the evil wizard Malkill, as well as Kuros, the main character in this game, are both in a cartoon. They're both in There's like this. It's not Captain N. Do you guys remember this one like weird? There's this weird video game themed cartoon that had. It was like it was like I don't know. Was it like Acclaim published games? It was like Wizards of Warriors was in it. Kuros looked like Fabio. Because they decided to make him look like a barbarian. He didn't look like his sprite in this game. And then it had like a dude from Double Dribble, a basketball player, I think. And it had a tomato, who was like, I guess, from the game Quark, which was a Game Boy game, I think. And it was like a rad tomato. He might have had a mohawk and sunglasses. I can't quite recall. And and there was a monster truck, and the monster truck could talk, I think. And the monster truck was from some monster truck game, and I always thought that cartoon was so strange because other than Wizards and Warriors, I didn't know any of those games. Well, I knew Double Dribble, but like they didn't have any cool characters except for kind of Wizards and Warriors, but Kuros didn't resemble his self from this game, really. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? What was that game called? Or what was that cartoon called? Yeah, your days are numbered, Monocule, but don't worry. I'll make it quick. I'll make it quick and painless. It's not a dream, it's a real show skills. It's called dude, what is it called? Like Power Hour or something? That's a real cartoon. Guys, look it up. Power Hour or not a fever dream. Dallas Mavericks won the lottery. I don't know. Are you talking in riddles again, Sandbag? What happened? Dallas Mavericks. Nobody else remembered that show. I never watched it either because I thought it was dumb. Like I liked Captain N. Captain N like had all the good video game heroes in it, It had Castlevania, it had Kid Icarus, it had Mega Man. It had Metroid characters in it. So like Captain N had all the good stuff. This whatever it's called, like, and you know what else? This cartoon I was thinking of is part of. It was a segment. That's right. I think it was part game show, like part NES themed game show. Sort of like, dude, I don't know. Well, there was a couple of those game shows, wasn't there? Do you guys remember? The cartoon was just merely one segment, so there was like 15-minute episodes or something. Oh! I have some Captain N characters. But does anybody remember, what is it called? Like Power Hour? It might be called like Power Hour or something like that. Dude, come on. Somebody must know what somebody look it up. Skittles thinks that I'm crazy. Guys, help me regain Skittles' respect for me. Monocule, do you know what I'm talking about? Did you ever see this weird power show? Oh, there's secrets here I didn't collect. Guys, there's secrets. There's like a secret. Wait. There's like a secret. Here, watch this, guys. Watch this. Secret gems! Hidden gems! Do they stay after you continue? Or after you die? Oh, they do. Look at that. You're in your deathbed? Oh no, Monocule, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that as an evil wizard we have to slay you, but it's my job as the Knight of the Land. You understand? I'm the Knight of the Land. Look, there's a hidden super secret gem here. Look at that, guys. Look how cool I am. I'm getting all the secrets. I'm getting all of them. All the secrets. There's a hidden door here. Look at that. Whoa, hidden doors. Look at all the secret gems we're getting. Listen, Monocule, maybe, even though you're an evil wizard, I could let you live. Just because, we're friends. Guys, I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna let Monocule live. Because he deserves it. He deserves to live. Let me see. Do I go in here? Oh, yeah, you have to do. There's like a... What is this area here? Oh, you gotta go up here? Like a big area where you go up. Wow. Wow. Oh, there's a hidden door over here, too. Look, there's the hidden door. I'm showing off all the secrets. If we had the horn here, that'd be pretty neat to show off what that can do here. Man, when am I going to ever get to replace my stupid cloak? Well, I may as well use my stupid cloak, since I have it. Oh. I wish I still had my boots of force. They're way awesomer. Do. And there's like a longer version of the potion theme that plays specifically for the cloak, I guess. Maybe it's worth getting just so you can hear that music. Do. Oh, there's a hidden door there as well. I wasn't even looking. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there is. Oh, look at that. One less subscriber. Come on, Q, I need every subscriber I can get, though. Besides, you're a very important subscriber. You're the yellow subscriber. We need one of every color. Or, I mean, really, you're more like gold. You're a golden, beautiful golden color. And how are you doing today, Monocule? Do you like Wizards and Warriors? Monocule, do you want to know what you missed so far in this stream? You missed a lot of stuff. There's a lot of excitement in this stream, Monocule. I just want you to know. I started the stream by eating mole enchiladas. We ate mole enchiladas on the stream. And that content is there. Check the VOD. But the video got broken up because my OBS decided to mysteriously just stop working. So I had to break up the stream, unfortunately. Oh, so many gems. Whoa. My score is going to be so big, except it's not really because you lose your score when you continue. I guess that's a reason to like try to play through this game and like not die is for a high score run. You could always try to do a high score run of this game. Would that be fun? Maybe. It'd be a whole new game if you like try to do a high score run because blue door here. We want to keep going. Oh, we don't have the blue door yet. The key yet. We have to keep going up. Because, you know, ordinarily when you play this game, there's like no challenge. But if you actually were trying to get a high score, suddenly all these enemies would be so dangerous. And your health and lives would be so limited. Oh, it's tricky to get up there. I did it. I've got way more gems than I need. So we're just going through doing the whole stage. Monocule, I hope you're having a good day today. I'm having a good day. I ate delicious mole enchiladas. I'm playing a good game. We talked about my memories. We talked about my memories of playing this with my cousin when I was a kid. It was pretty fun. Oh, there's a hidden door. Look at that. Whoa! Yeah, no, this was very mysterious, though. It didn't seem like the internet was cutting out. OBS just suddenly told me that it informed me that the stream key was missing, so I had to stop the stream. Very bizarre. I don't know what's going on there. But I'm back. And now that I know how to like patch the videos together in Shotcut, I'm not really too concerned about videos break. Like, it used to be so annoying when videos would break themselves up, then I'd be stuck with like, you know, you'd always want to like have one single segment for like a video game playthrough, especially a shorter game like this. You don't want it to be broken up into several streams, several videos, but I can just edit them together, so it's no big deal. And then put them on YouTube. Oh, wait! Was there hidden? Oh, no, never mind. There's no hidden stuff up there. Get all the hidden stuff, even though I don't really need it. Yes, I've unlocked a new skill, it's true. So right there, it's impossible to get up going that way, because it's too high to jump. So that's why you have to go around and going the other way. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Just like old times. The old times are good times. Well, I mean, I had streamed this game back in the old days. Oh wait, there's a secret. There's a secret over here as well. A secret. Did I get this one? There's a secret up here. We showed off a little bit of that stream. I had streamed this game in the back in the old business card, very early, like no layout days. And then I did another stream of this game for Fliptendo, which of course would be on the Fliptendo layout, and that was the Japanese version of the game Elrond, which is pretty much the same game with just like a couple of little subtle changes. It does make the final boss more difficult, which is pretty funny. Now we can open up all these chests. I have way more gems than I need. But better to have too many than not enough. We can just go ahead and finish the stage now. Life kind of is like an RPG. And I'm constantly leveling up. Alright. We only needed 200. We have like 459. Alright, this is the hardest boss in the game, the Changeling. Too bad I don't have the Boots of Force here. We're gonna need to take a death. Does the cloak work on this guy? The cloak doesn't even work here. Like, what hard enemies does the cloak work on? Oh well. The cloak of darkness, it makes you invisible, but that does nothing. All the enemies can still see you. The only thing it does is it increases your defense, so enemies do less damage. Except it seems to not work on bosses, which means it really is a pretty worthless item. Alright, so this is the Changeling. This is the hardest boss in the game, because he has 3 life bars. Right now he's just a little baby skeleton, but he will grow bigger every time we take away his life bar. Now he's medium-sized skeleton. This is the boss right here that I struggled on as a kid. Like, when I was playing through this game with my cousin, oh, there's 4 life bars, because there's an extra form after this. There's 4. When I was playing through this game as a kid with my cousin, he had just gotten this game for his birthday. We were playing through it. We were stuck on this boss, probably for at least an hour, if not more. And we had to eventually put the game on pause because we had to go to bed. And then, as I said before, my cousin's mom decided to turn the NES off. And so, like, when we woke up in the morning, we were all excited to finish our game. And we discovered that my cousin's mom had turned the NES off. We were very sad. We were like, oh no, the game is gone. Oh no, what did we do? And that's a true story of Flipsider, myth and legend. He's a pretty hard boss with his 4 life bars. Quadruple the amount of health of any other boss. It takes a while. It's a long fight. And the main thing we want to make sure to do is to try to avoid touching him. At least until he grows bigger. When he's smaller, he's easier to jump over without taking damage. The bones only do 1 unit of health, but touching him does 3 units of health, even with this damn cloak. And once he gets into his biggest form, he's also quite a bit harder to jump over without taking damage, so... Let's see. Ooh! Oh, his ghost killed me, look at that. I bet that must have happened when we were cousins, when I was playing this game with my cousin when I was young as well. We probably, like, at one point got him almost dead, and then... Like, we probably killed him at one point, and then he lost his ghosts. I feel like that surely happened. I don't think there's no strategy for, like, just standing in place and mashing the button or anything. I don't think. Need to try to play more careful on his earlier forms where it's easier to avoid damage. There we go. Third form. Good. It's really hard to not take damage. It's really hard to jump over him. And the ghost killed me again. Cool. Look at that. So close again. It doesn't really seem that hard now that I'm an adult and I can do things like beat all the Castlevania games and, you know, whatnot. Like, this doesn't seem like that hard of a fight. But when I was a kid, this was really difficult. This was a really difficult fight. We struggled with this so much when I was a kid. The Kanekau! Oh yeah, now I'm a wizened old warrior. That's what I am. That's right, I'm a wizened warrior. Alright, got it. It's really not that hard, but it is probably the hardest. I don't know, maybe the final boss is a little bit harder, but not really. I don't know. In the Japanese version, he might be harder than that. So Kanekau, how are you doing? I know you can beat a Monocule. I know you can. I believe in you. Tefla, how's it going? It's been a while. The Ghost of Tefla. The Ghost of Tefla killed me twice when I was trying to fight that boss. Alright, so we're on the final stage, the Castle Interior Part 2, which is like sort of the most messed up stage because as far as gem farming goes, this is the one that is the most brutal. Like you have to farm a lot of gems here, no matter what you do. So you certainly want to make sure to collect every gem you can. Be careful coming down this pit because if you miss some of these gems, you can't get back up. And you know you don't want to miss any gems here. You really don't want to do that. So I want to carefully float down here. There's not a lot of hidden secrets here, but there's a couple, which will make it a little bit less painful farming the gems. Let's make sure that we get all of them. I'll show them off. No, just not as much time as before. Oh yeah, I hate it when that happens. Yeah, I've been doing well. I'm doing good. Well, I'm married now. I'm married to a Filipino wife, and she's in the Philippines, and someday she'll come to America. It'll be great. I've got a cool niece and nephew that I hang out with sometimes. I just went to a convention and did pretty well. I didn't even talk about... Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to talk about Anime Minneapolis at the beginning of the stream. Was anybody curious to know how Anime Minneapolis went? It was pretty good. It went good. It was better than I thought it would be, and I ended up making it decent money. Oh, I forgot there's another thing as well. You collect more gems by throwing your axe at them, don't you? Or is that only in the treasure rooms, I guess? I don't know. That's another mechanic of this game that I had no idea about until recently. Oh, it disappeared! Oh no! The gem! Well, maybe that's only in treasure rooms or something, I don't know. There's another hidden gem. So those are the two. And I think that's all the secrets that are in here. Do you guys ever play Wizards and Warriors? Do you like Wizards and Warriors? I do. Oh, see, if the enemies drop a gem, you can't pick it up with your axe. But the ones that are placed, you can? Let's see. Does that give you more gems if you use the axe? Hold on, let me just check. No, it gives you the normal amount, like 1 or 2. But I think I read that in the treasure room, using your axe on the gems gives you more gems. Something like that, I don't know. Alright, let's see, what are we up to? 66. We're gonna definitely have to farm, unfortunately. Oh, it's a gem, I need it. Every gem must be collected. At least a lot of enemies spawn here that can drop gems for us. Do. Burr, 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 burr. It's not really the best soundtrack of all time, this game's soundtrack, but I do like it. There's something kind of weirdly, like, semi-ambient about it. And there are a couple of, like, genuinely really good tracks. Like a semi-ambient track, kind of. It's important to keep killing these enemies so that I have more chances for them to drop gems. There's the red key. That's just for the exit door, but now we need gems, and we're like 19 short. But I think all we can do now is just farm. Because that should be every gem in the stage. That even if you collect those hidden gems, you're still going to be short gems, unfortunately. You need 100. I wish they'd put a couple, like, hidden doors on this stage, so if you knew where they were, you could collect the gems more easily. Like this, the hidden doors on the other stages are like, they end up being superfluous. Because, like, if you collect every gem, you're gonna get more than what you need, like, way more. Well, you know what? It's going pretty quick, though. It's going pretty quick, huh? Blah, 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 blah. An egg! Guys, I got the egg. It deletes all enemies on the screen. Thanks, Monocule. That's a very nice last wish. I appreciate that. I guess you really were a good wizard after all, Monocule. I probably shouldn't be on a quest to slay you. Mer, mer. Mer, mer, mer. So, as soon as we get through this door over here, we're going to be in the final boss. Final boss teleports all over the place. He's a bit of a pain, but there's sort of a trick to him. As I said, he's harder in the Japanese version because after you beat him in the Japanese version, you then have to quickly get to the exit door and avoid a cave-in that does tons of damage. So... But because of the way that boss works, you don't want to just necessarily fight him by the door. There's like a good spot to fight him at, and you want to fight him there. And then you have to quickly run for the door. But in the American version, we don't have to deal with that. Alright, here's the final boss. That's it. Well, how long has it been? It's only been an hour 40 minutes. There he is, Maokill. Guys, that's Maokill, the evil Maokill, the final boss of Wizards and Warriors. There he is. Guys, before we fight him, let's just quickly show you guys what the map looks like. Because you can't really tell, and this is another thing that I never knew as a kid. I had no idea that the final battleground where you fight this guy looks like this. Look. It's a skull. Whoa. The map is a skull! Can you guys believe that? No wonder this stage is such a weird shape. With its, like, you know, like you're kind of just... I had no clue. I never knew as a kid, or at any point until very recently looking at maps, that, you know, you get these, like, weird, like, circles here in the map. I had no idea. So could have maybe figured it out if I, like, oh, look, there's, like, 2 circles here. And, like, these things are supposed to be teeth, obviously. Could have maybe, but nope, I had no clue. Never had any clue. So the good place to fight him, I usually fight him is over here. I think this is the best place. There's only 3 spots he can spawn, and 2 of them are like, well, they're all like standing here. They're within easy range of your, oh, I guess he can spawn in that little nook there too. I want to wait here until he spawns next to us and then just attack him, and that's it. Otherwise, it's pretty annoying with him spawning all over the place, and there's too many spots he can spawn. We can just like, and he could kind of just gradually weathers you down. And if I had the Boots of Force, it would be nice on this guy, just for the 3 damage per kick. Boots of Force would be nice, but you don't have that, unfortunately. Ooh, I've got a lot of hits there. Good. Yeah, if you just keep mashing attack, like standing right here, this actually works pretty well. If he happens to appear above me, I can still get a hit by jumping up, and the front of your hitbox, where your sword is sticking out, counts as a hitbox for damage. Although it doesn't do as much damage as the axe, though. Well, if he appears above you, he's probably bound to do a little bit of damage to you, but usually you'll beat him first. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you'll beat him first, and sometimes he'll wear you down first, and then you just have to start over. You know, whatever. I could try to dodge if he appears above me again. But it'd be better if he just appeared right in front of me. That would be better. There we go. See, that's way better. Look at that damage. Let me get back a little bit. I can, oh yeah, if I get back a little bit, I can quickly jump up and neutralize his attack, I guess, so he can defend that way. That's it. Now, if this were the Japanese version, we would need to quickly run for the door, but like falling rocks would be coming down to kill me right now, and they'd be doing 3 units of damage per hit, so one of those falling rocks would insta-kill me, but this is the original American version, and that doesn't happen, so don't worry about that. Did it! Easy game. Easy game, fun game, good game. Wizards and Warriors. You see, that's good. That's good. What a perfect game to replay. We can replay this game anytime we feel like it. It's just like a short, little fun, little NES game. You get the good music. It's classic music. Even my score is not very good. Should I play through again, but like this time do a Boots of Force run? What do you guys think? Oh, let's enter our high score. Do 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 do. F-L-I Flea. Do. Well done, Sir Flea. Do. Let's just listen to music. Bum bum. High score music's like the best music in the game. This is classic David Wise music. Listen to that classic David Wise music. Oh, so good. Sir Flea. Not bad. Not bad. But if we got over 1 million score, what would happen to the ones, like, would there be enough room for all the digits there? Or maybe the score maxes at 999999 like Battletoads? No, it probably does. It'd be really hard to get a high score in this game since, you know, like it's so easy to die. Maybe the next time I play this game, I'll try to do that. Or does anybody care about that? Maybe nobody cares. Maybe I don't care. Good game. All right, we just beat a good NES game, guys. How about that? Do you guys like that? All right. Well, here's what I played so far for Replay May. 6 NES games, 4 of which I've beaten on stream. We beat Super Mario Brothers 1 Warpless, and we got to Minus World. We beat Atlantis no Nazo with a 7. We beat it, and then we got a 7 million point score. It might be pretty fun to go back to Atlantis no Nazo and play it some more and get an even higher score. I did not beat Challenger. I still got to go back to Challenger and like beat it. I want to beat it on hard mode. Yeah, well, it doesn't really have an ending exactly. It like there's a final room and it says congratulations when you rescue Iki. But then you just keep playing the game and you try to get a higher score. So it doesn't exactly have an ending, but it does have sort of like a win screen. And then we beat Mighty Bomb Jack. We showed off the first 3 endings. I was not able to get the best ending on stream, so we might come back. We might have to go back to that game as well. But I still showed off 3 of the endings for Mighty Bomb Jack. And we beat this game. And we need to go back to Mighty Bomb Jack still to show the best ending, and we got to go back to Challenger to beat that game in hard mode. But you know, we could do that at some point. Let's What should we do now? What should we do now, guys, for replay May? Well, I had a feeling that this game would probably be short to play through. I didn't really have another game planned. I didn't really have another game planned. Like we could start playing the next. I mean, well, I'll go over the plan real quick. Plan. Here's the plan that we have for replay May. It's what? It's the 12th right now. I got one more convention this weekend, which is a local convention, so I'll have more time. After that, I don't have any more conventions, so we'll have plenty of time for playing games. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get into TurboGrafx 16. I have 2 games I want to replay for that. Genpei Tomiden, which is a crazed game, and Magical Chase. Magical Chase is just like a fun shmup that you can play through easily. Alicia Dragoon, I want to play again. That's a pretty hard game. And Sonic 1 as well. I was thinking that when I played through Sonic 1, which I haven't beaten on stream, but you know what I really should do? I should try to get like all the Chaos Emeralds when we play through it. But that would require a bit more homework. Like I'd have to like practice that game. Sonic 1, like to do that. I would like to play through Sonic 1 and get all the Chaos Emeralds. Alicia Dragoon is pretty fun. And if Super Nintendo, I've got a whole bunch of games written down here. I'm probably not going to play all these, but I'm going to at least play Contra 3, Earthworm Jim, Super Castlevania 4, and Super Off-Road. And then Sheeran the Wanderer I might save for last. I don't know if Red Mage is still here. I'm definitely going to play that some more. That could be at the end of the month, maybe. But Gradius 3 and Super R-Type, I'm probably not going to have time for those. There's too many. I can't do that many Super Nintendo games. It's got a whole bunch of games here. There's PlayStation games, Saturn games I want to play. We're going to work our way through the systems. Nintendo 64, maybe I'll do a replay of Castlevania 64. I want to do a Richter playthrough. Last time we did the Carrie playthrough. We got a couple of PS3 games. PS4 Bloodborne. I don't know, like, I probably don't have time to do a full playthrough of Bloodborne. Like, that's just silly. I put that there, but that's probably not going to happen. I don't know. I want to try to stick to replaying games that I've played or beaten on stream before. Mostly that I've beaten that I just want to replay again. There's a bunch of arcade games as well I'd like to play through again. A bunch of these. And, of course, there's some Amiga games as well. Definitely some Amiga games I would like to replay. I mean, a couple of these things are games I never did finish. Like Lorna, I've never finished on stream. And some of these PlayStation games like Discworld, Exosteel, Floating Runner, actually most of these, Gunner's Heaven, Loaded. IQ I finished on the easiest setting. Intelligent Cube. No, there's so many games. Pepsi Man would just be for fun. Well, that's coming up. That's coming up on future streams. But for right now, here's what I'm gonna do. I think for right now, here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm probably gonna make it. Like, I'm not going to play another game, to be honest. Probably going to stop a bit earlier than usual. You know what I really want to do is I want to work on my YouTube channel some more. That's what I really want to do.